So now we're just going to kind of review and pull all this information together. So as we started out, I showed you the RtI approach with the triangle, and you can see that it's for academic and behavioral systems. And most students will be okay if you just give them high quality instruction or support. Some students will need some targeted support, and very few students will need the intensive, individualized interventions. But it does happen. So I use the terms multi-tiered system of support and also response to intervention. And you will hear these in the field kind of traded back and forth. So I just wanted to show you this website, Reading Horizons, and they actually go through and they talk about how they do differ. And the big thing is that MTSS is more comprehensive. RtI is more simple. That's why the IRIS module is a good introduction, but there's still so much more to learn. And so, this is just to expose you a little bit to this, but we'll be learning more throughout the semester. So I also wanted to just show you some of the teacher's desk reference. This is practical information for Pennsylvania's teachers, but I think it's really useful for everyone. And remember, this is all based in the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act of 2004, which is the big legislation and law that supports special education interventions. And so here's just some of the benefits for the students, for the teachers, for the families. So you can pause this and take a look. And then I also want to show you, that there the idea of inclusion is based on the idea of making sure that students are in the least restrictive environment, which means that they are as much as possible with their peers and getting the grade level curriculum and instruction whenever possible. So, and then I liked this. It's tips for classroom teachers to create and nurture an inclusive environment. So you can go ahead and pause it and take a look at a few of these. They've got, the low tech, and the high tech, some good teaching tips, assistive technology. And here's even more different things that you can do within your classroom fairly easily. And finally, there is the 7 critical characteristics of inclusive education that's been published, and I will let you pause this and take a look at this. But the big pieces are that all students should be allowed to attend schools, whether they have a disability or not, and that all students can learn, and that school teams need to be flexible in decision making when they decide on IEPs, and they need to work together. The school staff needs to work together on making sure that the decisions they're making are in the best interest of the kids. So just to wrap up and give you credit for going through and completing all parts of this module, I just want you to answer 2 questions. What are the 2 most important things that you learned in this module, and what questions do you still have? And so you can just click on the assignment button and put your answers in there. And thank you for your patience and your dedication to working on these things. I really do feel like they're important, and I want to give you as many supports in understanding the field of education as possible. Thank you.